compared 2022 to 2008. I know you've been around. It was different, man. Lenders stopped lending. Lenders are lending right now. You know, even though you originated a loan back in 08, you couldn't put it nowhere. No one would fund the loan because, number one, they didn't have the regulations in place. It's different from right now. Values crumbled. There are certain programs where, you know, there was no real faith in the market, and it was because of a lot of the rules that were being bent in comparison to today. There was no rules or regulations. There was no like ability to repay. None of that was around. And so no one funded a loan because they didn't know where the market was going. Whereas right now there's a lot of regulations in place. And so it's just a matter of consumer response to the sticker shock aspect of it. Whereas like in 08, it wasn't the consumer that had to make the choice. It was the actual lender and the ability to provide, right, the loans. So that is really what the primary difference is, if that makes any sense. No one could fund your loan. Like, you had loans, but no one would fund them. If you have loans right now, you have a lender that could fund them. And it's because it's a different time. A lot of them are, you know, qualified. You have the non-QM market. You got your jumbo market. It doesn't necessarily apply to how it was in 08. Everything was non-QM. Everything was ninja stated. There's just so many different things. And of course, with the MBS bonds, there's a lot of lenders that were carrying that dirty like paper that they couldn't move. And so that's not really around right now. And so it's not like it was in 08, but a lot of people believe it is because they heard the word recession. And the last time they heard recession was because of the 08, the Great Depression, right, was a former recession. So they kind of, you know, commingle it and like, oh man, I knew somebody that was there in 08 and they lost everything. I was one of them. If anything, as long as you know how to move, you're going to be straight.